Hi everyone, it's StariAri. I'm here to give fire signs their energy report for Wednesday and Thursday. And happy spring equinox for you guys today. Woohoo! It's finally officially spring. Even though in some parts of the country or even the world, it might not look like that because we still have snow on the ground. Just anyway, so today is a very powerful time, and I highly recommend you guys, if you don't know how to do this, find out how to do a spring equinox ritual. Create an altar for this. I highly recommend using live plants instead of dried ones because as a shaman, I connect more to the plant spirit when the plant is alive, okay, and not dried. So I always recommend that for anybody who is seeking to use herbs as medicine or even plant medicine as well. And also tomorrow is the full moon in Libra. And I highly recommend you guys do a full moon ritual. And again, you can look that up here on YouTube or even Google it, okay? For those who are in my academy, I already taught you guys this. So please remember to do it. We are actually gonna do this today in my academy where we're gonna do a ritual for the full moon and for spring equinox, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. So we're gonna start with Aries. I was asked to get 2 different decks for this today because it's a very intense energy, but very transformative as well, okay? So this is, God, it's such a beautiful time of the year, I swear. All right, so I'm gonna be using during Virtues the Fairy Tarot, and of course the Archangel Tarot, okay? So we're gonna start with the Fairy Tarot first for the spring equinox energy for today. So again, we're starting with Aries, and remember you guys, this is based on your sun, moon, and rising, and any placements in your chart where Aries might be found, okay? All right, so we're gonna begin with this one. Ooh, that one was jumping right at me, but it was stuck. That one. Okay, so we got one from the Fairy Tarot. Now we're gonna go ahead and get one for tomorrow for the full moon in Libra energy from the Archangel Tower Tarot. Ooh. All right, so got that. So for today, Aries, you have the 7 of Spring. So this energy is all about moving forward or taking action, stepping away from toxic in a toxic environment. That's what they're showing me. So maybe this is a transitional point for you. Since it's spring, it is time for you to move forward in a bigger or better transformative mindset, meaning that even if it's something like moving from one job to another job, or maybe from one position to a higher leadership role and you're at work, it's time to be assertive. It's time for you to go for that goal, okay? And don't back down. Like, don't feel like someone else is more qualified or that you don't know enough or use things like that, okay? There's a lot of doubts that you have right now regarding moving into a position that has or requires more responsibility as well as more leadership role. But you're ready for this, so don't doubt yourself. Don't do that, okay? Just be yourself. Pretty much when you're doing the interview, tell them how it is, how you are, how you work with people, how you are as a leader, okay? Make sure you talk yourself up. When they ask you the silly questions like, why are you good for this position? Things like that, always say, and be assertive, say, because this and this and that, I've done this and this and that, it's just pretty much you're talking about yourself, you're talking yourself up. Just be that way, as well as understand that this is happening because it's time for you to step into a higher, more leadership role. It feels like there is a need for you to be in that position because you've been working for too long in a position that is minimizing your strength and your abilities, okay? So it feels like it's time, the universe is pushing you in this direction. It's time for you to step it up and finally manifest the world or the life that you really, really desire, okay, Aries? So that is what the energy is for today. For tomorrow, full moon in Libra, you got the Page of Gabriel, all right? So this one is, again, it is linked to what you got for the Seven of Spring. So this one is definitely being passionate about what you want, okay? Follow it. Follow the goals that you have set yourself up for many lifetimes ago, pretty much. It feels like there is a cycle in that aspect of things where you are playing this role over and over again through lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, where you are trying to be in a position of power, but you're going through that fear-based mentality where you limit yourself, where you're like, am I ready? Am I qualified? Or people are gonna listen to me? And things like that. You know, when you have done this many, many lifetimes ago, okay? So make sure you bring up that energy, okay? You bring up that strength, you bring up that passion, okay, for what it is that you want. So this is opening the doors for growth as well as expansion in the categories of money as well as in the category of leadership roles, okay? So that's all I have for you, Aries. That's pretty awesome. All right, so next is Leo. Leo. Let's see what we have for you today. So we're gonna start with the Fairy Tarot for you, Leo. Okay. Woo! Nope, not that one. They always say no when they pick one. No, not that one. All right, so I got one for today and then we got another one for tomorrow. Let's see which one for tomorrow for Leo. For the full moon in Libra energy. Ooh, all right. So for today, you have number 5, unity, okay? And this is all about making sure, and it has the same energy as yesterday's or the day before about leadership roles for you, Leo. This is about making sure that you are doing things with others, bringing them together, making sure that you have, because you have this goal in mind about working with people, but in so many ways motivating them to step further into their own power and step further into their own divine mission. And so right now is the right time for that, for unity, consciousness to be spread, you know, where there is this kind of like energy behind wanting to thrive, but you have to want to thrive with other people as well by your side. You can't do the solo act anymore, Leo, okay? You kind of have to start to work with other people. Sometimes it's difficult for you because sometimes there are people who were around you not that long ago that didn't have the same motivation like you did, didn't have the same work ethic, and didn't have the same goal in mind. But now that we are transitioning from old paradigm to new paradigm, we are seeing that we are attracting the people who do have that same motivation, same work ethic, and same goal in mind, which is unity consciousness, collective consciousness, awareness, and so many ways assistance to humanity so that we can move further into the ascension process, okay? So this is definitely something about going in that mentality, seeking individuals who are like-minded so that you guys can create this beautiful just world of unified consciousness, okay? So for tomorrow, you got the full moon in Libra energy and the Page of Ariel, okay? All right. So for this one, it is all about an opportunity coming for you to expand your own just talents and business mindset. Okay, so that it feels like, again, a lot of things that have to do with working with other people, a lot of things that have to do with progression in the way of expanding to like a global scale of awareness, to help people understand their own power, to help them understand to look within and find that connection to source, find the truth within. So this is all about working with some like people who have that same goal, to teach how to connect. For people who are not aware as much as we are at this time, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, you are teaching them to rise above the 3D stuff. You're teaching them to rise beyond the old paradigm mentality into the new, into the unity consciousness. So this is definitely something that is coming in with your energy, pushing forward, making sure that everybody is and should, whoever resonates with you, of course, aware, as well as being self-driven and empowered. All right. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Leo, for tomorrow. And for today, let's go ahead and move on for Sagittarius. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, we are going in for today's energy. Let's see. Whoa. Top. Okay. Top card. And then tomorrow's energy. Let's shuffle. All right. Whoa, that just jumped right up. All right. Okay, so we have for today's energy the 18th, the moon. Okay, so this is all about your intuition, your inner workings, your inner light, and everything about your emotions. Okay, so this is about diving deep into those emotions, because the moon represents the feminine represents emotions, and then of course going through a time period of diving deep into your inner emotions. And this could be very uncomfortable for a lot of you Sagittarius, is because you just want to have fun, you just want to be happy, enthusiastic, optimistic, and you don't want to look into like the murky waters of your past or your emotions, but it's necessary. Okay, it's very necessary for today. So letting go of those emotions, those negative thought forms and limiting beliefs, letting that go, releasing that today. This is how you release the winter, and you are able to rebirth or bring in the spring energy. So this is very perfect for you Sagittarius. This is about transitioning and making sure that you are moving forward in your lifetime in a positive way through managing or through acknowledging the things that are not so positive and helping yourself understand them and then heal them. Okay, so for tomorrow you have the 4 of Gabriel. And this one is all about celebrating, okay? So manifestation, everything that you've ever wanted is coming to fruition. It is manifested. Within the full moon of Libra, things are being balanced. So that is why it's necessary for the shadow work to be done before you get the rewards, right? So every time, I've always noticed this about my energy, and I'm a Sagittarius sun. Every time I do shadow work, every time I clear any limiting belief, any type of fear-based mentality, any old philosophy that is connected to the old paradigm of 3D world, I find that the universe rewards me instantly, that I get what I want financially, even motivationally speaking, when it comes to business ideas and things like that, or working with people, specifically with people who have the same motives and the same ideals as I do. That I get that information instantly when I do the shadow work, okay? And so that is what is happening for you, Sagittarius. As soon as you do this, your abundance is right around the corner, okay? So this is pretty awesome energy for this full moon and, of course, the spring equinox. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and happy spring equinox and full moon. Have a great 2 days. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye.